Alright, Shalom Akim. First of all, I'd like to give all praises to highest honors to Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua Mashayat. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And to the brothers out there doing these works of truth and sincerity. Shalom. It's brother Ariaga from the Grand Rapids camp. And I was just inspired by the Spirit to do this little video. Okay, and one of the main things that caught me was a video that I had seen about a certain type of chariot, a certain shaped chariot, like a triangular shaped chariot. Now I want to really go ahead and expound on dreams and visions, okay? Because the thing I had seen, I mean, I'm real big on dreams, man. I'm real big on, pretty much trying to interpret what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is trying to show me and tell me. So I'm very big on dreams and vision and paying attention to omens and just little things that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is showing us, because he ain't gonna come down and say, hey man, this is how it's moving, dog. You're not gonna come down and just chat it up with you. He uses other people, other men in this word and this truth. I mean, other things around you to show you things, man. And the better off you will be now and in the times to come if you can perceive these things through the spirit of discernment, all right? This is Job 33 and 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, right? So, I was asleep, and I don't know, it's weird. It didn't feel like, it was like a deep, deep sleep, you feel me? It wasn't like a regular, I'm a light sleeper, so it didn't feel like the regular type of sleep, or type of dream sleep, Alright, so let's go into dream. Alright, so let's go into the difference. I mean, they're pretty much the same, but they're different in their own ways. Alright, and I can, attest to that because of the feeling itself.
Strong's H2472.
Shalom.
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 Alright, so dream, ordinary, right? Because everybody dreams, right? Because as you're going to find out, that's how the Most High, works with everybody. Communicates on a regular basis. Because I've seen people, well, let's just keep going. Dream with prophetic meaning, all right? So, your dreams have prophetic meanings to them, and to pay attention to them, it'd be some weird shit in dreams, don't fucking, let your whole life revolve around it and shit, but pay attention to certain things, man. Pay attention to certain things, because all you're trying to do is tell us, what's really going on. It's not always outright. It's kind of like parabolic. More these motherfuckers, man, I had a damn Bugatti, 3 bitches, nigga, and we was on the way to his mansion trying to fuck. Like, no. Look, man, you got to see through all of that shit, because you have a lot of lucid bullshit dreams or dreams, you have many things. When you enter REM, Rapid Eye Movement, a lot of various things happen through the spirit, okay? The Most High communicates with you in different ways, and your brain plays through recordings, like that's why they say that you have about, if you get full night's rest, about 4 or 5, I think about 4 or 5 dreams a night. All right, but continuing on, dreams used for trifles, something like that. All right, so usually when I have a dream, I can only use myself as an example right now. But usually when I have a dream, it's more so to the point where it's like, I see what's going on, but I can tell it's a dream at some point. Even the deepest, craziest dream. Like, I mean, where you be like, damn, that felt real, Damn, I don't know. It's just, I'm a real light sleeper, especially because of the military. So I was in some point way, but after the military, it changed, just on alert. And it's like I come out of the dream quick, especially when I notice it, and then it kind of starts dissipating, But that's only what I can, pretty much remember, because it's a lot of things that we don't readily recall throughout the things that we've seen. We just act upon them. That's how the Most High makes it happen. So this is vision.
Strong's H 2384. Chizayon. Chizayon.
And it says vision. Vision in the ecstatic state. Man, look, when I talk about this every time, we got dreams and I just talks about different things. When I talk about this vision in particular, I get ecstatic, or just a vision in general, because, you can't really convey how real it feels. We can only tell you, unless until the Most High brings it to you. You can only sympathize with it or wonder, because it's real, man. It's heavy. Valley of Visions. Vision in the night, vision, oracle, prophecy, in divine communication. Like, it's something different, man. It's like, man, dreams and visions are what they are, is conveying a message. Vision, man, that's quite heavy in its own way. I can see why it did the Prophet Daniel the way it did him. It made him sick for so long, because, damn, the things that he saw, the destruction of this place and the bloodshed, going from that in the time that he was in, especially in the position that he was in, even though they were in Babylon, if I'm not mistaken, being around at that time during the destruction of Jerusalem, like seeing a destruction that was never seen before, and all throughout history. Man, it's a terrible thing, man. That should give a motherfucker more than nightmares, man. That'll make a man, sick. Alright, so let's see. Let's continue on. I keep going on and shit. It's lucky. Job 33:16. Then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instructions. Right. So when you lay awake or sleep on your bed, let's read that over again. Start from the top. Job 33:15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, right? Then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. Now, what I was going to say earlier, because I was going too far off at the time, what I wanted to say earlier is that I've seen men not sleep for a long time. And the longer they go without sleep, the crazier they get, man. I've seen schizophrenics lose it, And the longer they fucking stayed up, the more their eyes started looking like a shark. Demons just tearing their asses up, and they like a conduit. Because if you look at a lot of these killers, they going, there's a difference between insomnia, because I take my insomnia as, time to get things done. I utilize that time. I try to utilize it wisely. And I do. I got a family, so yeah, at the same time, with these killers, they be up for like 10, 2 weeks and all kind of shit, man. All kind of schizophrenics and crazy motherfuckers. And the longer they stay up, the more their eyes look like a shark. And the next thing to come is just them fucking some shit up, or somebody having to put them down because they're not receiving, because they're not instilled their instruction. They don't know what to do. They idle in mind and body. Therefore, they only left open for demons like legions who pollute them. Most High set you up for failure because he can take your sleep away. Just to have you filled up with these motherfucking demons like legions go on a fucking killing spree. That he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. So it's a lot of things that we do throughout our day that we don't comprehend or understand readily. Yet he take that from us to withdraw. He uses these dreams that he may withdraw man from his purpose, right? He's sealing this instruction away in you to take you away from what you think you want to do. A lot of the times we can't tell you, like when we out there preaching on the streets, a lot of cats would be like, I don't even know why I came this way and shit. I just happen to walk this way or what have you. It's by the Spirit. The Most High sealed it away, instruction away in your sleep. And you did, your body did as instructed. Why in your conscious mind, you thought you was doing, what seemed right unto you, and hide pride from man. Right. Because Most High can have you go do some embarrassing or bewildering or like belittling, humbling shit, man. And by doing that, he can hide pride from you and do us a favor. There's a lot of proud niggas out there, so I wonder who he's doing that to. You hide pride from the elect, man. He keepeth back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword. That's not talking about every Israelite. That's only talking about the elect of Israel. Now I'm talking about the day of judgment, the day of Armageddon. So I ain't got to go into these heathens. You already know what's coming for these niggas. He is chastened also with pain upon his bed, and the multitude of his bones with strong pain. Right. And the Most High has a certain way of getting on everybody when they failing to do the things that they're responsible to do. He will chastise you in a certain way, and by that chastisement that comes, you already know what it is. And sometimes it's just a test, to bring you to your limits, so he can bring you to a new limit, a new level, so to speak, man. He chastened also, right? Because he chastened those that he loved, as a father is supposed to their children that he loves. Also with pain upon his bed, right? 'Cause I was bedridden for a couple of days. I got too busy doing other things, let's just say. And slacking on them 3 videos is not a wise thing. I'm amped and I love it. You got to stay focused, let that old man die and do what needs to be done at that time, in his time and not your own, right? And the multitude of his bones with strong pains. That's in my wrist, my knee woke up, bro. These things, they get swollen in the joints, right in between the wrist and the hand. Man, there's some pain out of this world, man. And I'm big on herbs and herbologies, so I know the things to take. But the most I can take that ability to heal those things away. Better yet, it's good I know them because you make salves and ointments and it helps a lot, man. I'm telling you, CBD oil and stuff like that, it helps, man. Yeah, you're not supposed to lean on that because every day you go without doing it further and further and comprehend what he's telling me. Man, it gets worse and worse. It's like, damn, it go my knee now and shit. My knee is crazy. Just wake up. It's 10 and 11. I ain't even look, man. Anyway, so that his life abhorred bread and his soul dainty meat. I ain't want nothing to eat because when you're in pain, you don't want shit to eat. His flesh is consumed the way that it cannot be seen, and his bones that were not seen stick out. Right, because you don't eat. I mean, these are just, I ain't get to the point. I lost a lot of weight at that time, man. Whenever I go through these things. And it be heavy with the Most High just bringing me back on the level, Yeah, his soul draweth near unto the grave, and his life to the destroyers. If there be a messenger with him, an interpreter among 1,000, to show unto a man his uprightness, then he is gracious unto him, and saith, deliver him from going down to the pit. I have found a ransom. And his flesh shall be fresher than a child's. He shall return to the days of his youth. Listen to the apostles and the brothers out there at the water that's pushing this truth. And man, it got me on my feet. Even my brothers in my camp. You feel me? And it got me back into the mind state I needed to be in to get this done. You dig? And that's exactly why I didn't even expect to go this far into it. After what you how about Shimmy Shai, man. That just explained the whole situation. So we're gonna get these 3 videos out because I love to do this truth. It was a righteous call that the apostles made, man. I'm like, man, I'm down with it. And I love that. And we love to push this truth. This is our common vernacular, everyday conversation anyway. So just put this on, man. Get a little app on your phone or something and make it happen, man. So let's see. This is Job 33 and 14. But Yahweh speaketh once, yea, twice, yet a man perceiveth it not. Oh, I'm going right back into it, am I not? Yes, I am. But yeah, Yahweh speaketh once, yea, twice, yet man perceiveth it not. Man, and so it behooves you to pay close attention to what the Lord is trying to show you in the first place. And the sooner you perceive it, it's a time limit to everything. So the sooner you perceive it, the better off you will be. The longer you take, the more I gonna keep twisting that arm and shit. You know what I'm saying? Until you get it, man. It's all about getting it because we only have a short amount of time. Okay, so let's go into the vision itself, all right? So the vision that I had, right? And a lot of the visions that the Lord give me, all of them is always, I only had like so many of them, but they all spread out, you know, like by years and stuff, you know. This is Numbers 9 and 16. So it was always, the cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. All right, so let's go into this video. This, you know, alleged video that I've been ranting on about. Okay, and then we'll get into the vision, and then with a couple more scriptures, we're gonna close out.
Пошла. Мне сейчас с фонаря ее не видно будет, наверное. Смещается. Да, я говорю, что как треугольник она.
Cool speed of the airline. Anybody's been in an airplane, you know that when it's turning like that, man, you can feel it dropping down. So, yeah, going that slow, that motherfucker would have fell off the air, right? Why do you all about to see outside, man? You better get ready, you saw it, boy. And you 2/3. And you 2/3, boy. Y'all better get ready, man. Y'all see this up close and personal? You know, most high is hiding away from this, man. Man, y'all motherfuckers gonna die, man. Literally. Spiritually.
Видно, явный треугольник. Три огня получается.
You don't know what time it is.
На камере видал.
Guesstimating shit. Considering. Time to get that. It's gonna be time to get put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye, man. Blinking lights, yep. And so-called red beacons, yep, that's true. Those are radiating. Those are not blinking. There's a lot of chariots we see twinkle, not flash, they twinkle and turn different colors in ways that planes cannot. And yeah, just like that, man. Up close and personal, man. Right. So. I just wanted to bring up this picture. That's exactly how it looked right there. So let's go on to the vision. All right, I told my Akim millions of times, but there you go. So like me and the Akim, we was sitting at the brother Maharaj's house. He has a school next to his place. Big field, you know, elementary school. And we're sitting at a bench, all the Akim in the Grand Rapids camp. And it's like the sun is about to go down, man. It's like, I don't know, like it might be, no, it's not known. It seemed like the sun was at a point where it's going down, like the sky is purple or something. It's like orange and purple. So it could be, yeah, to that point. Anyway, and we were sitting at this picnic table, and this type of chariot, you know, we all talking and conversation and whatnot, eating my kids playing at the park and shit. They parents. And a chariot just like this. I mean, just like, and I told the Akio, man, just like this, man. Pulled up over us, bro, and it was so big. We were just looking like, God damn. Like, it was huge, man. When we looked up, bro, all we can do is just take that in. Like, oh my God. Like, bro, you know, in a dream, you like, that's just weird shit that happened. Motherfucker just be butt ass naked or something. Like, I had a weird ass dream like that, you know, which has its own meetings and stuff. But, you know, man, I was just like, man. I looked at the brothers, bro. I was just like, we out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like now's the time. We looked up. Everybody started getting beamed up. Me and the brother looked at each other. Like, as we looked up, everybody started getting beamed up in the twinkle of an eye. And I just looked at the brother, and me and him was finna go. We was like phasing up. You feel me? That was the first vision I ever had. When I come out of vision, it's like somebody punched me in my throat. I don't wake up out of dreams like that and shit. You know, I know your mouth get dry and shit. Some people might wake up coughing. This is different, man. So like somebody, like my spirit came back into my body or something, man. That's the best way I can explain it. Like my spirit came into my body. I just, like, what the fuck? Like I wasn't, if a motherfucker had checked me at that time, I'd be like, man, this man is dead. He ain't breathing, you know. For real, you know. I don't know, man. That's the feeling I get because I only had like 2, maybe 3 visions, and man, every time that just happens, man. I'm like, oh my god, like, bro, come on, man. So that's the vision, man. All right, like I said, my IQ probably heard it a million times, shit. But you know, when I saw that video, the spirit, you know, inspired me to share that with y'all, brothers. And for these naysayers that want to talk they bullshit. Okay, this is a couple other scriptures that pretty much go into the same thing, further into the chariots. Psalm 63 and 34. Ascribe ye strength upon Yahweh. His excellency is over Israel, and his strength in the clouds. Now, as you see, as we go into the clouds or something, you know, like I said, a pillar of fire by day and a cloud by night. It's a Numbers 9 and 16. So it was always the cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. So as we saw in that video, that was the appearance of fire by night. 3 lit torches, right? Because they all part of that one craft. Psalm 60. I'm telling you, man, that day. What did that definition say in vision? Ecstatic, man. Like, man, I'm ecstatic when I explain that, because it just be like, man, it's a difference, bro. That is a clear difference. Psalm 68:34. Ascribe ye strength unto Yahweh. His excellency is over Israel. His strength is in the clouds. All right, his chariots is in these clouds, man. Everything serves a purpose, a symbiotic purpose on this planet, including us. Even bacteria. Like people got mites in their eyebrows. They wonder why they get dry sometimes. That's boo-boo. That's mites boo-boo. Because everything has a symbiotic relationship. They live off of us, and for that, as a living organisms that have other living organisms living off of us, without them, you know, we would fucking die. They would die, we would die. That's how everything goes. That's why Esau got to go. Because he's always trying to, exterminating certain ones to extinction. That's his mind state. That's his power. That's his job. It's the sword. The sword is built to destroy, man. Psalms 68:35. Or Yahweh, thou art terrible out of the holy places. The God of Israel, first and foremost. The God of Israel. It's not the God of everybody. Everybody's God. No. It's the God. It's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of Israel, man. Okay? Prince of power, Yasha Allah, is he that giveth strength and power unto his people. Blessed be Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Do you understand me? No, do you understand the scripture, man? You understand the word? Because if you don't, man, just turn. Don't sit there, you know, even if a mom isn't looking at this, I'll prophesy to the wind. I don't care. We doing this for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Okay? I ain't worried about views and stuff. Okay. Let's see. So this is Act 1 and 8. But ye shall receive power after that the Holy Spirit is come upon you. And ye shall be witnesses upon me, both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost parts of the earth. Because Israelites, Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes spread across to the four corners of planet Earth, Ratazah. So you can find us in every country. That's why I went throughout these different Samaria and unto the uttermost part of the earth. This is the uttermost part of the earth. Okay, because that was in the west. We are of the east. We're all the way in the west, you know. But ye shall receive power. So the power in the Holy Spirit. After that, the Holy Spirit, so the power gave the apostles the abilities to do the things like heal, the great abilities that he gave them to cast out demons to the next level, you know. He gave them power, spiritual power, okay, which we will have soon. Right now, we have the spiritual power of faith, you know what I'm saying, which is no small thing. So don't sit there, oh, that's it, nigga, that's like my T from Captain of the Planet with the heart ring, like, hey. But he made everything come together, and you know, you can have great power. You got 5 people with great power, but if they don't have any kind of order, then it's just gonna be chaos, man. And after that, the Holy Spirit is come upon you, right? The Spirit, the knowledge to have the knowledge and the wisdom to comprehend and to understand these scriptures, man. All right, Acts 1:9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. So here we go with the cloud again, right? And the thing that people don't understand is they're hidden in clouds because it's not meant for us to see those things right now. That's a terrifying thing. Look, it was a chariot over Mount Sinai with the thunderings and the cloud, man, and the lightning. And everybody got low that was in Israel. They was terrified, you know. They was terrified of the thing they beheld, which was Yahweh shot chariot. Y'all by Shimmy out shot, man. They was a chariot, man. Pulled up. That was terrifying. They wasn't even exposed. They didn't just say, and they saw a humongous chariot. It was just still in the clouds, man. Because the presence of the magnanimous nature of the size of that chariot is so big. Like, just in the vision was like, man, you can, it's like, it don't feel like no gravity. It's so big, it make a mug just want to get low. Like, what the hell, man? This shit is, it's crazy, man. All right? And as while they looked steadfastly towards heaven, as he went up, behold, 2 men stood by them in white apparel. Ain't have white tees on. Hey, man, those some niggas. No, man, that's some angels, man. Which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahweh Shai, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. Dang. So that means Yahweh Shai is coming back the same way he left, was in a cloud. But see, when he come back, it's going to look just like the Independence Day. I'm going to put that in, too. It's going to be a longer lesson than I thought, but let the spirit flow. All right? I think I got the gist of that whole of the video, so to speak. Because, I mean, I was just straight to the point, you know. All right, so I want, man, well, when I talk about it, man, how about Shimmy Shy? All I can do is just give praise, man. That feeling is so surreal. It is so surreal, man. All right, oh no, I'm sorry, Independence Day. See, I'm thinking about destruction, boy. Like it. I'm trying to do something else at the same time. Yeah, they trying to charge cats for movies on YouTube, man. These all boy maximize that profit. Maxing. It's his job, man. Let that devil be. What is it? Independence Day. Spaceship scene. So this is how Yahushua gonna show up. I'm gonna give you visual imagery. That's garbage. I can knock watching him, possibly. I doubt it though. But you know.
What's going on?
Watch out, Yahushua. You stay in the crowd for the sake of the apostles of the crowd. So, I don't know. I made my point. I pray through the Spirit quite clear. I have one more scripture and then I'm gonna end this long ass lesson. But I'm grateful because it's through the Spirit. This is second. This is Sirach. No, this is second Ezra. I'm sorry, Salakia. Okay, it's second Ezra 15. And this is just going into the times to come, man. Look, this is going to be real, man. You know. This is going to, look, these race riots are true. They are real. And the Most High is going to stir up spirits out of this world, you know. And you're going to see men do things that you would thought was in movies. Even worse. Some things movies won't even purvey, you know. Because it's too gory. Again, second Ezra 14:34. Behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm. Right, because in another scene in that movie, they showed it happening all over the world. I don't know if it was the destruction scene or if it was the scene where they was pulling up, but they showed it happening all over the world, and everybody was like, damn, you know, Africa and China and shit. Okay. So that's all them chariots pulling up just like they did on the New York scene all over the world, right? They shall smite one another. They shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, even their own stars. So the nuclear missiles that these other nations gonna be firing at each other, especially America, as the biggest target. And it says, and its own. Shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, even their own star. That middle beam, that destruction scene from Independence Day. Everybody familiar with that. If you don't, look that up. And blood shall be from the sword upon his belly. Like, nigga, ugh. Everybody's done. All right, once a motherfucker put that blood from the sword into the belly, when they pull that shit out, you leaking. Motherfuckers is done at that point in time. They're like, oh, and the nigga pull it out, leaking. The dung of men onto the camel's hoof. So it's gonna be that's a lot of shit. Niggas gonna be shitting. Shitting. Shitterlings. And there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon earth. And they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them. Everybody was shook in that scene. They show these motherfuckers gonna start acting up, losing their cool, fucking niggas up, shitting, dying, crying, cars crashing, planes crashing, until these missiles gonna be crashing, and them beams gonna be crashing, man. Let's see. And then shall there come great storms from the south and from the north, and another part from the west. Here they come. So they lie charging up. Shh. And strong wind shall arise from the east and shall open it. And the cloud which has raised up in wrath, and the star stirred to cause fear towards the east and west wind shall be destroyed. Boom! All the motherfuckers just start detonating everywhere. And all its appointed targets. Not the whole entire world and shit, contrary to popular belief. Just certain key places, which is mainly going to be in Babylon, which is America, known as America today. It's just the truth of it, according to the King James Bible. So that you already know they're going to try to get rid of it because the truth is happening. Internet neutrality. The great and mighty clouds shall be puffed up full of wrath, and the star that they may make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein, and they shall pour out every high and eminent place a horrible star. So all these great nations that possess nukes, you gotta understand, they already got nukes pointed at them because they have nukes. It's kind of like getting a gun. If you got a registered gun license and you got you a pump, a gun, I don't care what it is, man, how many it is, you understand you made yourself a target, man. You already passed the law that if you have a gun and a weed license, I forgot what state that's in, but they already gave them they said they give them 30 days to turn in there. If they have a marijuana license and a certified gun holder license, then you have to turn in your guns, man. You got 30 days or they're going to swat you. Crazy, man. But this is what it is. Render on the Caesar what is Caesar's. That's why we trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, not them weak-ass weapons, man. Fire and hail, and the flying swords, and many waters, and all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great waters. God damn, that's just a big-ass splash. Like that great millstone being cast into the ocean in Revelation. And the angel casted it in, that's exactly what it's like. And they shall break down cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of the wood and grass, and the meadows and their corn. I mean, that's a big ass explosion all over the place, causing havoc, water spraying everywhere. These places getting purified with fire. And they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon and make her afraid. And they shall come to her and besiege her. The star of all wrath shall they pour upon her. So that's talking about the present day America. All right? That's America according to the Bible. According to the King James Bible. Babylon the Great is America. Then shall the dust and smoke go up upon the heaven, and all they that be about her shall bewail her. Because all these other nations is going to be fucked up when they see America go down because they've had something to do with the atrocities that they've committed. They benefiting off of this place. Babylon is a great market, man. That's one thing these devils don't mind. They run the black market. They'll sell you a baby or two. You know what I'm saying? To consume or do whatever you please with. Like it ain't shit. Like they just hitting what was that? Planned Parenthood trying to catch them for selling fetal parts online and shit like that. Hey, they been doing that shit. That's something regular to them. Okay. And this is Revelation 18:16. And saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour this place is going to be destroyed. So great riches is come to naught. And even shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? Damn. God damn. Well, that's going to be a glorious day, man. When justice is served to everybody that had something to do when they came up against Jerusalem, man. Woe be unto thee, oh dang. They shall come to her and besiege her, oh yeah, and the star of all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust and the smoke go up unto heaven, and all they that be about her shall bewail her. Right? Of course, same thing according to Revelation 18:16 to, what is that, 18. And they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear. Ooh, let's read that again. And they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear. So who's bringing that fear? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is. And who's on there? The elect of Israel. So who they going to do service to? See, Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the elect of Israel. And thou, Asia, art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person. Oh yeah, they making hella bread off of Hammond. Come on, man. They making hella bread off Asia. You know, that's one of the main trading hubs to the world outside of America, man. Just rice alone, man. Rice alone. Man, seaweed. Man, look, man. I'm going on for days. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch. Oh, and Asia, Slakia, the 46th verse, and thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, and thy might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. Everybody always wanted to learn these martial arts and learn how Ammon had, these so-called Japanese had all of these technologies and high-tech robots and shit, and how, you know, the Shaolin Temple secrets and shit. Everybody wanted to do whoredoms with that nation, and America got them to open up that trade, man, because they changed that whole cultural aspect of the world. You know, everything that is called business nowadays was incorporated by the so-called white man. All right, so that was things that he actually put in action. The so-called business suit that everybody wears, aka monkey suit. You know, hey, that has a lot to do with how the so-called white man does business. Esau, how he does business. Let's see. We'll just intercept that, man. Well, no. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that thou might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee, according to, especially the women too. You know, everybody want a little Asian thing, so they definitely on there. Thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore saith Yahweh, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste the houses with destruction and death. And this is just the birth pains of those things, the tsunami and the explosion of the chemical plant, all these things that's happening over there. And the glory of the power shall be dried up as a flower, and the heat shall arise that is sent over thee. Thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, and as chastened with wounds, so that the mighty and the lovers shall not be able to receive thee. God damn. So you know what? And that's just, and look, China's trying to make the yen the new thing. You know, they with the digital currency, they trying to bypass it and make a digital currency. So is Venezuela, and so is Russia, petrol currency with Venezuela, and they trying to connect it. They trying to find any way to go outside of the bankers, so the so-called dollar itself. Because it erases debt. Everybody gets a new start. Everybody's fucked up their credit now because they realize that shit was inferior in the first place. But this is even worse because it's digital currency. You literally taking it out of nowhere. So, you know, the Most High has to come back, and he is. And he gonna show up just like in them videos, man. So, you know what, man? I ain't talked your ears off, but, you know, that's just the spirit flowing. Whether, you know, anybody here or not, this is all praises and highest honors to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Mashayah. And to the apostles, elders of great millstone, rule well. And to the Akim out there who do these works in truth and sincerity. And Yahweh, Shalom.